I mean, it's probably one of my favorite things I've ever done and one of the most incredible experiences, but it definitely was tough and everyone worked so hard that episode. I do remember the audition. It was a self-tape, so I taped the audition at home, and I remember just not knowing too much about it. And then I think a few weeks later, I got the call that I booked it. And originally, I was supposed to be a guest star on the show. So I was supposed to come in and do like 5 or 6 episodes. And then after those episodes were done filming, I kept just kind of getting called back to go back to filming and continue with the show. And then next season, I became a series regular. But I remember my first day on set in season 4. I think just meeting everyone and being around the walkers was a little scary and intimidating. I remember getting food in like the lunch line and seeing one of the walkers, and they had like, you know, crazy prosthetics, and it's so intense and everything is just kind of so new your first day. You know, you're getting to know everyone and really settling into the character. But I remember it being a very exciting and amazing and fun first day. But yeah, it feels like forever ago, but also just like yesterday. You know, I didn't know a whole lot about the character when I first signed on. And, you know, kind of as the season developed, I really, you know, figured out the extent of the storyline and everything that was going on with Charlie. And Charlie is such a complex character. I mean, she has so many layers because of everything that happens and just who she is. You know, she's a young girl trying to figure out this apocalypse world. So, you know, really just getting into my emotions and what it would be like to be living in this crazy world as a teenager. I mean, being a teenager in general is already kind of, you know, tough and overwhelming. So I can only imagine what it would be like to be in an apocalypse at the same time. So really trying to get into that kind of headspace. It's intense for sure. Oh yes, I have learned so much from Alycia, and yeah, she really is like a big sister to me. I love her so much. We became really close when we did an episode in season 4, episode 10, where Charlie and Alycia get locked in the basement together, and that was really the first time we worked together a lot, and we were with each other, you know, all day, every day for a few weeks, and really just got to know each other and became so close. And that's really when she kind of became like a big sister to me. And even though, you know, throughout seasons, you know, 4, 5, 6, and now 7, you know, we're not always filming together, we are incredibly close and we have so much fun. And yeah, as an actor, I have just learned so much from her. I mean, she's incredibly talented, and getting to film scenes with her and learn from her has been incredible. So yeah, I love her. Yeah, I mean, like you said, I was 11 when I first joined the show. So it was, I mean, I've always loved acting in dramas and getting the chance to be super emotional and express myself through acting, and getting to do like crying scenes. I've always found is such a challenge, but super rewarding. And the character of Charlie is, yeah, it's so intense and so dark, especially at a young age. But I've learned so much from the entire cast, and, you know, being around such incredible adults, you know, has been so incredible. And from the second I stepped onto set, I've been, you know, working with all of them and just learning from them and seeing their process and how they get into character, and kind of, you know, taking their advice on just being in this, you know, kind of Walking Dead universe. So I think I settled into the character very quickly. And like I said, I've always loved doing kind of intense, dramatic scenes, and I've always found it as a challenge, but rewarding and fun. Yeah, I definitely did receive a lot of, you know, negative and kind of, yeah, hate, you know, reaction from the fans. But it was hard because as an 11, 12-year-old, going onto social media, and I'm like, I just want everyone to, like me. And it's hard to see some of those things. But at the same time, I also understood where the fans were coming from and, how heartbreaking it was when it happened, because I'm a fan of other shows too. And I know what it's like, when a character you love, is leaving or isn't there anymore. And it's heartbreaking. So I understood where they were coming from. But it has definitely taken some time to, not let it kind of weigh on me as much as it did when it first started happening, but now I kind of just, there's really nothing you can do to prevent it, because everybody has their, feelings towards it, and that's okay. And, especially with social media and stuff, you can't really prevent it, but, learning to see it and not take it too personally has been something that I've really worked on. And I feel like I'm in a good place now where I just kind of see it and understand where they're coming from and don't let it, upset me too much. And I sympathize and understand how they feel towards it, because I was sad too, just like them. So I try to just understand where they're coming from and not let it get to me personally. But it has taken some time for sure. Yeah, it was so intense. I mean, filming it and then having that storyline play out throughout the rest of the season. But I'm also really grateful for it because I've gotten to do some incredible work, and it's so different from anything I've ever done before. So it gave me the opportunity to just grow so much as an actor from doing such an intense storyline and playing such a complex character. And I got to do, that episode with Alycia where we really just grew so much, as characters and together, and then personally. And the storyline has really carried out throughout the rest of the seasons, and Charlie's, redemption, and seeing her now grow and mature and grow up and kind of, move on from the things she's done and come into her own person. So it's been such an incredible journey to play Charlie. But yeah. I mean, it's probably one of my favorite things I've ever done and one of the most incredible experiences, but it definitely was tough, and everyone worked so hard that episode. You're filming with, we're putting on this fake storm, but there was a real storm going on where we were filming in Austin at the same time. So battling that, and I mean, constant emotional scenes. We were in that basement, we were in a water tank, we were filming, in water all day, crying. So it was just kind of intense, but at the end of the day, we'd laugh and we'd have such a good time. And I absolutely just loved that episode. I really grew, I think, as a person and as an actor, and just learning from Alycia and getting to spend time with her. And like I said, the entire crew, everyone just worked so hard. And that episode is so beautiful. I cry every time I watch it still. I love it so much, but it was definitely intense and incredibly challenging. Well, for Charlie, I will say for the rest of season 7, for the back half, we will definitely see Charlie in a new light, and we are going to see her really grow and mature and have some encounters and experiences that are really going to, shape her into who she is and who she's becoming. And really, we're going to see her kind of mature and grow and see her in a way that we haven't before, which is really exciting. So I can't wait for the rest of the season to air and for everyone to see what's in store. It is crazy. I mean, I still get so nervous to meet everyone and see everyone, because to me, I'm just so grateful for anyone who has supported my journey, and everyone I know I'm about to meet has just been so supportive and incredible and sweet. And I can't even explain just how grateful I am for everyone who has supported my journey. And yeah, I just love everyone so much. And it's crazy to think, about how so many people are, have watched Fear and have followed my journey. And it's absolutely incredible. So a big just thank you to everyone. I'm just excited to meet everyone and get the chance to really talk and see how everyone's doing and just kind of have a more kind of, one-on-one personal interactions with everyone. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see everyone and say hi. Yeah, when I did Comic-Con, that was like my first ever kind of event like that. It was I had the best time. It was so much fun. But I think my favorite part about it is just, I think when you're filming and even when it's airing, you kind of are in your own like bubble and you don't realize how many people, like, it's not just you watching and filming, like so many people are watching and, enjoying the work and having feelings about it. So I think just getting to hear everyone's questions and opinions and feelings on everything and just realizing, how many wonderful people there are out there supporting, the show and my journey. It's incredible.